All right, here it is. So very simple, you guys. Also see in the right-hand corner, it says download MT4, sign up. There's the MT4 for a Mac if you have it. Also, if you just want to look at it on the internet, they have a web trader version where you don't have to download anything. You can actually access your trading platform and your account on the web version. They also give things like insights, live spreads, and uh, frequently asked questions, and there's some more information. So each broker should have detailed information about who they are, what they stand for. It should have their spreads right there for you to see. And another term, spread, is the distance between percentage and point pips. Sorry about that. So in this case, the EU spread is zero point 0.8, right? So the difference between the bid and the ask is zero point 0.8 positions. So think about it like this. If you are about to buy something at a price and you want it to go, the price to raise, when this price raises, you're going to be paid. The part in between is the spread, the amount that you have to give back to the bank. So the lower the spread, the better the situation. Now I know, there's some people out there that trade high spreads, but to each his own. But the lower the spread, typically the better trade you want to be in. And the better trades are usually with the majors, right? So the majors are the major pairs, the major currencies. And in this case, it's the Australian dollar, the US dollar, the euro, the Great Britain pound, and the Japanese yen. Those are the major pairs. Now there's also cryptos where you guys have heard about Bitcoin or Dash, right? And there's also the crosses, which the crosses are the opposite of the majors. The majors are the main pairs, the ones that move the most. The crosses are the other pairs, like the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So the spreads on these are important because the spread is how much money the broker is going to take before you can be in profit. So the lower the spread, the quicker you're in profit. The larger the spread, like here's a perfect example, Bitcoin, right? Look at the spread, 27. So once you enter this market, Bitcoin has to move a substantial amount in order for you to be in profit. So you want to trade things with lower spreads. So your brokers will tell you the spreads. They'll tell you all types of valuable information to use. So once you get the broker and you select them, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to sign up. So with Hugosway, you can go here to open a live account. Very simple. You just enter your name, your last name, your email, and then you create a password. Now be sure to read the terms and conditions to make sure you have total clarity of the broker, because the one thing you don't want to do is be somewhere where you don't know, what's going on. It's like walking into a bank and just giving them your money and walking away. No, the bank's going to sit you down. They're going to greet you. They're going to say thank you. They're going to go over the terms and conditions with you. But since how the brokers are online, and anybody can do this once you're over the age of 18, the terms and conditions are right there for you to read. Now you can, if you do have issues, request to speak to somebody to help, but very easy for you to read the terms and conditions. So open an account, and I'm not sure if sign up is the same thing. All right, yeah, so right now we'll go ahead and sign up. I'll make one right now, and I will use create a password. I'm going to agree to the terms as if I've already read them, and then I'm going to sign up. Save my password. So what will happen is you'll get an account verification sent to your email. So I'm going to check mine, and yep, mine was sent. So I'll log in. It'll say, thank you for signing up to Hugosway. You're almost done. To accept your dashboard, please complete your profile by clicking on the link and filling in your details. So I'm going to click on this email that I just received from Hugosway, guys, right there. I'm going to click on that link. And it's going to take me over to complete everything. Now, I probably should have done this. on the laptop so you guys can see, but this process will take a few minutes, but everybody has to do this. You'll want to do this in order to open your account to trade live or demo. Now, there are some people who trade on MetaTrader 4 with the demo account, but I believe that demo account expires. It doesn't really carry over as far as if you would create a broker's account with a demo. So now I'm on a page where it says my account creation. Let me go ahead and try to bring that up. 1 second, guys. All right, so I just signed up for Hugosway. I created my account. So this is the email I received. Thank you for signing up to Hugosway. You're almost done. To access your dashboard, please complete your profile by clicking on the link and filling in your details. So you'll need to do this. And I don't know if you guys caught on to earlier, we were explaining the value of this, but if you're looking to trade in the market, now you can do the MetaTrader 4 demo account, but I believe that is a limited and it does expire, after a certain amount of time. So if you want to have an account to simulate your trading experience, you want to make sure you sign up with the broker and create a demo account with that broker. So now we're going to have to create an account. So here it has my information, put phone number down, and I know you guys can't believe how young I am, but I'm going to put this in there for you guys. Anyway, I love my numbers, to be honest with you. I think they're very, 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 very special numbers. Date of birth. All right, and create your own account. So after you create your own account, you should be good to go. The next thing you want to do is log into your account. So I'm going to click log in. All right, so now that I'm inside of my broker's account, now yours may be different if you guys are on your phone or if you are signing up with another broker's account, but if you guys are using Hugo's, this is what you'll see after you create your account. Okay, so after you created your account and you logged in, this is the back office to Hugosway. And Mercedes is going to explain exactly what you guys want to do when you get into your broker's account with Hugosway.
Okay, so once you're here and you already signed up, you're going to receive an email to verify the account. And also to be able to create an account, like a demo account or a live account, you have to verify the account. So you can start by enabling the authenticator. I don't really use the authenticator that often, but you can go here and do the authenticator part for your safety. But normally the most important thing to me is for you to verify your account, because the faster that you verify your account, the faster you're able to put in trade. So basically you go here, you would need to have a passport, an ID, like a government ID, driver license. Also, they're going to ask you for like a bill, it can be like your light bill, and you send it over to them. It doesn't take long for them to verify you. It can take maybe a few hours, but it won't take days, which is one of the main things that I love about it. But once they verify you, they normally give you a phone call to make sure that you are who you say you are. And once that phone call is over, you're pretty much ready to go and set up. So for you to create a demo account, you would go to My Accounts, and in this page, you can go ahead and create your demo account and your live account. Also, one of my favorite things with Hugos is that you can go for a deposit. When you're doing a deposit, you can do Zelles. Most banks do Zelles. So you don't have to pay anything. Like, there's no fees for you to transfer money into your broker account, which is awesome.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't get charged anything to put money in there. They do charge you, when you're going to take money out, and normally it's $12. And if you're taking out, the maximum I believe is 5K. 5,000. If it's more than 5,000, then it goes by percentage. But if it's below 5,000, it's only $12 for you to get your money back. And normally, I do wire transfer, and I get it within 24 hours. So that's even doper.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now, I
That's
might be
why
getting off Traders Way. I might be having to come back full time to Hugo's. Seriously. You know, 'cause I did hear that. Like I said, man, you know, everybody has their benefits and, you know, their reasons. Almost like a bank. Some people bank with Bank of America. Some people bank with Chase or Wells Fargo, whatever the reason may be. But Hugo's definitely is lit. I know a lot of our traders are loving this platform.
Mhm. And you can use crypto too to deposit money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Debit
Yeah,
card.
crypto.
You
So
can
if
use
you're in the
debit card and credit
Bitcoin, if you're in the Litecoin, whatever cryptocurrency you're in, if you're getting ready for the big Facebook, wink, wink, that Libra coin, you know, you can go ahead and create your account right now and be ready for it. So Hugo's is definitely a good broker. So right here, guys, you see how simple it was. So Mercedes, now none of this is needed for the demo, right? So once they create this,
No,
they can
you
open up a
have to
demo account.
verify your account to have a demo also.
Okay, so guys, yeah,
Yeah.
you must verify your account first, and then once you do that, you'll be able to open up your demo and then your live account. So we
Mhm.
highly suggest you open up a
But
demo account.
that should
I
be
don't
the
care who you are, where you are in the world, you will never. Michael Jordan practiced all the time, even when he was the greatest, right? He got one ring and could have stopped, but he got two because he kept practicing. So always make sure you have a demo account. Actually, got six, but make sure you are practicing. Open up a demo account. Always be on demo. Demo is your baby before you go on a real date. Demo is your practice before you go into the real thing. So
And the best
definitely open up
part
a demo.
about it is that when you're creating your demo, if you already have an idea of how much money you want to start with, you can create your demo with that exact balance. So if you want to start with 100, you can just do your demo with 100, so you can have a realistic idea of what you would be making or how it would work out with you if it was real money.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we went over is there anything important that we want them to know about the brokers? We showed you, you know, the brokers, we told you a few of them. I'll even bring up, I'll bring up so you guys can see what it looks like.
Also, maybe go the leverage. Not all brokers let you use the certain amount of leverage.
Yeah, and that was something I went over before. Well, actually, I didn't go over leverage. I went over the spread before I signed up with them, stating how each one was different. I showed the spread on like Bitcoin versus the U.S. dollar, but leverage is also something, guys, you wanted to pay close attention to. So here we are. We're on Tradersway right now, so you can see all the brokers will disclose their spread count. They will disclose everything they need pretty much for you to make a decision on if you want to sign up and be a part of them, including the leverage. So here you're seeing that the maximum leverage is 1 to 1,000. So what that means is for every dollar you put in, they are giving you $1,000 leveraging power, trading power. Now you don't have an actual $1,000. It's just saying that you are going in the largest market, because here's the truth. A dollar is not going to get you into the $5.4 trillion a day market. It won't even, like, yeah, you can trade pennies, but if you were sitting outside somewhere with your dollar and then you were waiting for somebody to come pick up that dollar for you to get in the trade, they're not going to pick you up because there are so many big players and, well, the banks who are the retail traders, there are the big dogs who are trading the most money right now in this market. So their entries, their orders are getting pulled, the first. So the way that we get to get into the game with the smartphone is we sign up with the broker that has the leverage, the buying power to enter the markets for us. So we can leverage our dollars along with the broker's money to go ahead and enter these markets. So I don't really, tell anybody what to do with their leverage, because to each his own. Like, I do have some friends who have been, came straight into Forex with 5 figures. So they didn't need a lot of leverage for their, 5-figure deposit. Then I have those friends who put in $50. So, depending on how you want to grow your account, or what your account is, leverage may or may not be for you. If you have a smaller account, you may want like a 1 to 200 leverage or 1 to 250 leverage, but it's totally up to you. Mercedes, do you have anything you would like to input about leverage?
Well, as far as leverage, you also want to be careful because you see one and it's $1,000, right? So you're like, oh, that's the one I'm gonna pick. But the
Yeah.
thing is, if you're wrong in that trade, it's like a two-edged sword, and you can instantly lose it out.
Oh, that's
So you
why
want to
I don't
put the
even.
right
Oh my
leverage on that
gosh.
account. You want to put the right leverage on the account. Like I try to keep it like at 200, 300. When it's below $1,000. That way you won't have that issue. Because you're
Yeah.
like, damn, it's like it uses up your money faster. So you
Yeah.
don't.
Your margin, you'll see red. And how do I know? Because I was that guy. I saw the 1 to 1,000. My first
Right.
account balance, I put in 100. I'm like, ooh, I got a bonus in. I got 1,000 leverage. Oh, I'm about to
Right.
be rich. That trade, man, that trade went the opposite way. All I saw was rich. I couldn't
You're,
even enter another trade to go in on the opposite. I was so over leveraged because I didn't have enough to cover the trade. So you definitely want to be careful about your leverage. If you guys
be
aren't clear on
realistic.
leverage, then there's some things you can look up. Education topics talks about leverage, but I suggest you start off small. If you don't have it in the first place, then you should be trading it anyway. So start off with a leverage that's closer to the account balance that you want to put in.
Mhm.
Now there are some people who are rock stars that can make miracles, out of the 1 to 1,000. So I don't want to take away from you. Shout out to you, but this is for the beginners. So beginners, you heard Mercedes, from the
Yeah.
200 to 300 leverage area is probably the best. 500 is the max. I don't know if I go much higher than that. But good thing
Right.
is the brokers provide them, So if you're somebody that, you're sitting down at that slot machine and you used to pull in that machine hoping to get lucky, this is for you. So leverage is also something that you guys can take advantage of with the brokers. And each broker has different leverage.
Mhm. Some of them don't go that high. Some of them will only go to like 200 or 300.